Hey, what's up everybody? What's good? This is Joe with MXL, and today we are taking a look at the brand new bag released by Jujubee called the Be Dapper. Let's check it out. Let's take a look at the Be Dapper. This is a brand new bag for 2018 by Jujubee, featuring Tokidoki's sushi car print. It has two zippers along the top and along the side, as well as a non-removable handle. This thing is about 9 inches in length, with 3.5 inches wide and about 4.5 inches in depth. So now what can we do with this bag? Well, let's check it out. This is the Be Dapper. I'll let that camera zoom in there. Now, as you can see, this thing is pretty big, yet pretty dapper. It actually has two zippers, one along the front just right here, as well as one along the top. Now, this thing goes all the way across, and it can fit a ton. Now, what are some practical applications you could use this for? For me, I'm going to actually use this and show you guys how to use this beyond that little kid. So I want to show a parent how they can actually reuse this for themselves. So let's take a look. So for one of the first demonstrations I'm going to show you, and I forgot to mention that the Be Dapper actually has a small handle, fabric handle on the top here. It's not removable, unlike the Quicks or the Passapods where you can unhook it. It's actually much more, it's actually so dense you have to figure out how to make a hook around it. Now, some people can easily grab like an extra, like the big carabiners, and hook it around and make it clippable to other things like, you know, other bags, strollers, and things of that nature. That's one of the recommendations. But for myself, I'm going to show you how to utilize it with this. Size and dimensions wise, what isn't comparable to? What can fit in there? Besides just my kids' clothes, diapers, and all that. Well, the one of the things that's, you know, a lot popular with a lot of people out there are swell bottles. This isn't necessarily a swell bottle, it's a knockoff of it, but it's still about, this is a 17-ounce bottle, so it's very roughly the same as the 16-ounce bottle that Swell has. So, you know, some people want to find a bag that they can carry their bottle in, separate from, you know, let's say they have another purse or whatever. So I'm going to show you right now, that thing fits perfectly in here. So, bam. So now you could store that bottle. Yes, it's not insulated, but you could still store that bottle because your bottle's insulated, and it's going to help you protect a little bit from those drops and scratches and scuffs. So I can put that in here, grab this, and I'm good to go. That's one use beyond for your kid. Some people are asking on the communities, can I fit shoes in there? Now, I got a big foot, like a 12, 13. This thing is huge. I could tell you, I don't recommend people doing this, but another use for your Be Dapper, I got it as a slipper. And yes, I'm wearing a Dapper shirt with shorts. Do not judge. That's a second use. Okay, so for reals though, I had to go. My wife's actually asleep right now, so I kind of jacked her shoes. So I wouldn't recommend putting in like sneakers or anything like this because you can only really fit in one unless you have really small shoes, or small feet. You might be able to do like low top Converse or maybe some Toms. In this case, there's just two sandals. But you can easily fit those in here. So if you want to have it, you know, shoes to go, or, you know, sandals, whatever. Or you can put kids' shoes and stuff like that. So there is your second real way to use this bag. So for real size comparison to other bags, people may be unable to get their hands on this, so they're going to wait for it to be restocked either on like Tokidoki or through a smaller boutique. So here is a small set piece, Black Magic, and I can show you, you know, this fits perfectly inside the Dapper, and I can show you that it actually has more room. So I'll get a large set piece like so, and I can fit that large set piece in here as well. See? So now I have a medium set piece and a large set piece in this Dapper, and it zips up just fine. So that's another third use you could do as compartment. It's actually, taking smaller pieces like set pieces, or maybe even the smaller organized pieces in your Dapper, so you only have to carry a small bag. But what can you fit in this little guy? It's not that deep, so really, you could fit coin purse. So the charge is the same, about the same size as a coin purse, and it could fit in the front pocket. I also have a small set piece, Super Toki, that on top of a coin purse cannot fit. You can fit it by itself, but you can really only fit one set piece in here. And now you're getting a little snug thing. But you could organize your entire set in the Dapper and you're good to go. And I would recommend, honestly, for those that are trying to be maybe minimalistic, maybe your kid is older, maybe you don't need that much, or maybe you're going out for, a quick trip, you want to take snacks or something like that. You could easily put in a couple small set pieces, or not small, medium set pieces with snacks, or maybe, different kind of hygiene products, maybe like toothbrushes, things of that nature, or other products, you may use. And you can put that in here on the big portion, and then put in like a charged and a coin purse in the front pockets. So that way you have kind of your stuff and the kids' stuff, or your other, maybe almost like a mini purse. And it's another great use for it. Phones obviously can easily fit in a top pocket. A phone I honestly wouldn't not recommend. And let me show you. So this is an iPhone 6s Plus. It's relatively the same size as an iPhone 7 Plus or an iPhone 8 Plus. It's actually bigger than the iPhone X. And it barely kind of squeezes in, but it does zipper close. So you could essentially put your phone in here and then coin purse, charged, stuff in here, like a mini kind of purse to go. So you could do that and go to town, no problem. What else? Another thing that I do, so if you guys didn't know, Jujubee did release three new photography bags, and I will be doing reviews for those. I should have the link, somewhere up here on the corner. You should be able to check that out in other videos, or you can go to my page and check that out. But one of the other uses that I love about the Dapper, it is the perfect size for a shotgun mic. Now, if you guys don't know what a shotgun mic is, this is really more for videographers and maybe some YouTubers out there, or photographers, that are doing any kind of photography video. So this is a small version, but this is a Rode Video Mic Go. I actually have a different shotgun mic that I use, which is much more the size of a Rode Video Mic Pro. But that's a little bit bigger than this. But I can tell you, this is a perfect case for someone who has, maybe a microphone and cables, or going to put a shotgun mic in here versus the, cheap, flimsy bag it came with. It's a perfect size. You could use the front pocket to put the cables and adapters you need for your phone or your camera device. And then you could also, if you have maybe different cables, like I have another mic that's an XLR cable, I could fit all that in here, good to go. That's one of my big number 3 reasons why you can, or how you can use this bag. Another way is for those who have big telephoto lenses that are much more the nicer glass. The biggest lens I have as far as the length is, a cheap Nikon DX. It's a 55-200. So it's big, but it's tiny compared to that. I can show you, this is the lens. If I unlock it, all the way extend it, it still fits perfectly. Way too much room in this Dapper. But You know, for those who are at least interested and they have other bigger, nicer lenses, maybe wide angles, Dapper is also a good bag for that, and it could fit in a couple of flashes. So if you have very cheap flashes, in the hot sinks and all that, you can put that in here. Your cables, whatever you need. So that's another fourth reason beyond just for children needs. The Dapper, you could really utilize this guy for a lot of different things. It's really about the size of a Costco or Kirkland wipe, like the wipe package that comes in. But I'd be interested to see what other uses you guys could think of, and if you have questions, you want to see this and how it compares to maybe other prints, or if you want to see it if it can fit other things, more than welcome to try that out. You can leave it in the comments below, but otherwise, this is a pretty good for the shape of it. You kind of wonder, well, how does it work with the rest of the bag lineup? It actually fits pretty well. It's small enough where you can tuck it into like a Be Right Back or a BFF. You could tuck it into like the hatch from the XY series or the clone, and still have a lot of room for other things. It's just another way of organizing a bag chaos. And that, my friend, is the Be Dapper. If you're really interested in this bag, make sure you check out JujuBee's website. It's also available on Tokidoki. You could also find it at your local mom and pop shops or the baby boutiques. I do recommend going on JujuBee's website and looking for a trunk show list, because a lot of the stock has been going fast and it is a very limited release bag. So if you're interested in, make sure you go look for that, check that out. I'd love to know what you guys think. If you like this video and you want to see more, you have a couple options. I always recommend liking this. That tells me you want me to make more. Also, if you're really down for my channel, hit the subscribe button. I would totally appreciate it. Otherwise, leave a comment below, and thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Peace. Actually, pull out my measuring tape here, because I forgot to get that measurement.